In this lesson, we are going to be looking at decimal division. When dividing, you want to divide by a whole number. If you have a decimal, you can make it a whole number by moving the decimal to the right. But if you move the decimal in one number in the problem, you must do the same to the other number. In the divisor, move the decimal point to the right as many places as needed to make it a whole number. In the dividend, move the decimal the same number of places to the right. Put the decimal directly above the dividend on the bracket, and then divide as usual. Check to make sure that your answer is reasonable. So the problem we're going to look at is 35 and 22 hundredths divided by 9/10. There is a decimal point between the 5 and the 2 and before the 9. Our first step is to shift the decimal over so that we no longer have a decimal in the divisor. This means that the decimal needs to move one place value to the right in the divisor, and since we move it one place value to the right in the divisor, we also need to move it one place value to the right in the dividend. And then we divide as usual. 9 goes into 35 3 times. Multiply. 9 times 3 is 27. Subtract and bring down. 35 minus 27 is 8, and we bring down the 2. Repeat our process. 9 divides into 82 9 times. 9 times 9 is 81. Subtract, we get a 1, and we bring down the next 2. Repeat again. 9 goes into 12 one time. 9 times 1 is 9. Subtract, we get a 3, and bring down the 0. 9 goes into 30 3 times. 9 times 3 is 27, and you can continue going with decimals. There really isn't a stopping point. We generally stop at the 4th decimal place value if it is a irrational decimal. So remember, 3 is our divisor. 12 would be the dividend in the problem. So in the problem we looked at, 35 and 22 hundredths divided by 9/10, we can think of this as 35 divided by 1. We would get an answer around 35. So this would make the answer of 39 and 13 hundredths would make sense for this problem.